So this morning I just got done walking the dogs. It's kind of a crappy day outside. It's raining pretty hard. We've got a lot on the agenda today. We're going to go down to the Gateway Arch National Park at the St. Louis Zoo. Winnie is currently preparing for the long day. She had to get her big toenail removed. Barf. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
But she was in a lot of pain for a while when she was walking. Now she is getting it wrapped up so we can go walk around for the day.
And hopefully keep it dry because it's supposed to rain.
That's always exciting. National Park number 2.
We're not going up because it's kind of crappy out today, so it's not like you can see anything.
It's a totally free museum tour. You only have to pay if you're going to do a cruise ride, a tram ride, or the theater. So the museum itself is free. We got our stamp. You do have to go through security, but so far it's been really cool in here.
This is our second stamp in our passport.
Look, you get your live view without even going to the top.
Right? I still want to go to the top.
Yeah, it's my fault. I'm a scaredy pants. Just for your photo on the railroad.
Yeah.
So we just finished up the museum tour. It was really cool. They have tons of exhibits.
It was a lot bigger than I expected.
Yeah, it was. It really was, because it's all underneath at the arch. There's some exhibits about the American expansion out west, Native American history, history of St. Louis, and then also how they built the arch. Then, of course, we went into the National Park store to get our patch, because we like to collect them.
Dylan, you still don't wish you went to the top?
No, I'm not big on heights, and I don't know, I just thought the virtual thing that they had down here in the museum was actually good enough.
Of course. So I'm walking the grounds of the arch, and we came across on the Mississippi River that they do helicopter rides and they do boat rides, which is pretty cool.
If you're going to Gateway Arch National Park and you have a bigger truck, so a 2500 series or bigger, I recommend going to the parking garage on 8th and Pine. They had an 8'2" entrance, and then the lowest it dropped was 7 foot. So ours is 6'7", 6'8", somewhere around there. So it was still tight, but it's the only one I could find close. A lot of the other ones were 6'6" or 6'8".
Yeah, we had to keep driving around over and over until we finally found something that would allow it, and it was rather cheap. I would say we spent like an hour?
Yeah, it was $3 an hour, and we must have been there just over an hour, so it charges $6, which isn't bad at all.
Yeah, because they had a baseball game going on, and they were trying to charge like $35.
A lot of the games over at Busch Stadium, so for the St. Louis Cardinals, will cause $25, $30 parking if there's an event that day. So just keep that in mind if you're in the area. We just got to the St. Louis Zoo parking lot south, and I had to laugh at this, but anybody that owns a Chevy will appreciate this. Parking reserved for Chevy owners. That's right, we're an exclusive club. Although this guy over here, he parked his Ford. Wrong decision. We just got to the zoo, and of course it starts to rain.
Well, the bonus is nobody's here because nobody comes to the zoo when it's pouring down rain.
Yeah, it's totally empty.
But it's free.
Yeah, it's totally free here. I guess it's owned by the city, so taxpayer dollars go towards it. But parking is $15. So, yeah, it's a trade-off, but $15 for 2 people, and if you have a large family, that's nothing. I mean, that's totally nothing. don't think I've ever seen hippos up against the glass that close before, have you?
No, it was really cool. It was kind of weird to see the fish pretty much eating off of the skin.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Your favorite animal, bugs.
Yeah.
Tiffany loves insects.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Tiffany's favorite, the tarantula.
It brings me back bad memories. I would go to this show and they made me close my eyes and put my hand out. And once I took a look, I couldn't. I would have chucked it at the crowd. So we just finished up at the zoo and it was a lot of fun. We spent like 3.5 hours there. So for $15 to park, I would say that was pretty worth it.
It was a good time. There's tons of exhibits. We can't, honestly, we go through one exhibit and then you go through another and another. And it's like, oh, there's more and more and more. So it really is an awesome thing.
And it looked like everything was gifted to them.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of charitable contributions are what makes it possible to be free. If you're in the St. Louis area, we highly recommend it. It was a fun thing to do, and I'm sure even more so with kids.
Oakley. Oakley!
We had a great day in St. Louis yesterday, but this morning we're heading out real early. Calling for high winds this afternoon and this evening, so we're gonna leave early, try and get there as early as possible, so we're not in those high winds. Never fun with a travel trailer or really any RV because of the high profile. The one hits it just feels like you're towing a billboard.
We got a little bit of a late start this morning, which always happens. We can never stay on schedule.
Yeah, we wanted to try and leave by 8, but it's about 9 now. We had to dump, do a black tank flush because we haven't done it in a few weeks, just because of the different campgrounds we're in. We're gonna be heading just north of Kansas City, so we have about a 4.5 hour drive. And then we've got a few stops in there because I don't like to drive that long at one time.